Hello my intelligent friends, welcome to this 7th lecture on the topic of dissolution of partnership firms. Let us consider the 6th problem. This is a very important problem from the viewpoint of adjustments. So I want your full concentration now. Okay, let us start. Nirle and Patil were partners sharing profits and losses in the ratio of 3:1. They decided to dissolve the partnership as on 31st March 2020, on which date their balance sheet stood as follows. Balance sheet is given to us: capital account, Nirle, Patil, profit and loss account, sundry creditors. Asset side: building, machinery, stock, debtors, cash at bank. Looking at the balance sheet, one may feel that, sir, this is a very simple problem. There is no RDD also. There is very simple problem. Yes, balance sheet is very simple. But when you will start reading the adjustments, then you will understand how the problem is playing tricks with us. So I want your full concentration now. The firm was dissolved on the above date and the assets were realized as under. Nirle took over 50% of machinery at a discount of 10%. So this Mr. Nirle, who is a partner, is taking over machinery, but he is not taking over full machinery. He is taking only 50% of machinery, and that too he is taking at a discount of 10%. He is not taking it over at book value, but he is first of all dividing machinery into two parts, 50% and 50%. First 50% is taking over at a discount of 10%. What is happening about remaining 50%? That is not mentioned in first adjustment. We'll keep it in mind that at this moment machinery is divided into two parts and one part is taken over by partner, other part is still pending. We'll have to keep it in mind. Second part, 1/4 of the stock at a discount of 20%. So Nirle took over two assets. He first of all found machinery. He divided machinery into two parts, 50% and 50%. The first 50% of machinery he took over at 10% discount. Second 50% is still remaining in the hands of the firm. Then he looked at stock. Who? Mr. Nirle. He looked at stock. He divided stock into two parts. One part is 1/4. Obviously second part must be 3/4. That 1/4 part of stock he is taking over at a discount of 20%. Remaining 3/4 stock is still remaining in the hands of firm. So 50% machinery is still remaining in the hands of firm and 3/4 of the stock is still remaining in the hands of firm. This is an important point to be kept in mind. Patil took over building at rupees 70,000 and debtors worth rupees 20,000 at rupees 16,000. So Patil took over building at rupees 70,000. Patil has not divided building into two parts. He is not saying that I am going to take only ground floor and first floor and second floor, third floor, etc. to be sold to somebody else. That is what he is not saying. He is taking over entire building at rupees 70,000. And then he is taking over debtors worth rupees 20,000. So of the debtors, there are debtors of rupees 40,000. Of the debtors of rupees 44,000, he is taking over debtors of only rupees 20,000 at an aggregate value of rupees 16,000. So some debtors are still remaining. Out of 44,000, 20,000 is being taken care of. 24,000 are still remaining. He also agreed to pay creditors at a discount of 5%. Great. Balance of machinery was sold at a loss of rupees 4,000. So that 50% machinery which was remaining, that is sold at a loss of rupees 4,000. Balance of stock, that 3/4 stock, was sold at 10% profit and debtors realized 95%. You are required to prepare realization account, partners capital account and bank account. Ledger accounts are easy. Those working notes of machinery, stock and debtors are beautiful working notes. I want your full concentration for the same. Okay, so let us start now. Observations. What are the observations? There are two partners. Their PSR is 3:1. On the liability side, balance sheet has creditors. They will be transferred to realization account credit side. P&L account represents past undistributed profit. It will be transferred to all the partners in their PSR. On the asset side, balance sheet has all the assets without any difficulty. So all assets except bank will be transferred to realization account debit side. Bank will be transferred to bank account debit side. Realization of asset is the most important adjustment of this problem. We are going to solve it with the help of various working notes, and then creditors are taken over by the partner at aggregate value. There are no realization expenses. So these are the points to be kept in mind before we solve the problem. Let us now start drawing the accounts. There is realization account and then there is partners capital account, which is having only two columns now, moon and star, and there is bank account. Okay, so these are the things which are required to be prepared. Let us start now. Pause the video, draw the ledger accounts. Once you have completed the thing, resume the video and start with me. So I'm assuming now that you have completed the things as usual, and let me now start with the ledger account posting. First step, open necessary ledger account. That is complete. Second step, transfer of assets and liabilities. First is liability side. Nerle and Patil will be transferred to partners capital account credit side 1,14,000 and 50,000. So partners capital account credit side, let me disappear from the screen, by balance brought down 1,14,000 and 50,000. Next, profit and loss account is 8,000 to be divided in the ratio of 3:1. Partners capital account credit side by P and L account. 8,000 to be divided in the ratio of 3:1. So 8,000 are divided by 4 into 3. That comes to how much? 6,000 for Mr. Nerle and 2,000 for Mr. Patil. So that is what is 8,000 divided by S. P&L account 8,000 divided. Sundry creditors 32,000 will go to realization account credit side. There is only one item, so we can directly write sundry creditors. There is no need to write sundry liabilities. Okay, by sundry creditors, and it will go to directly outer column. Amount is how much? Amount is rupees 32,000. Next, on the asset side, you have building, machinery, stock, debtors and bank. Bank will go to balance sheet asset side 20,000. Sorry, bank will go to bank account debit side. To balance brought down 20,000. Yes, and all other assets will be transferred to realization account debit side. Building, machinery, stock, debtors. Building, machinery, stock, debtors. Building, machinery, stock and debtors. BUILDING. To sundry assets. Building, machinery, stock and debtors, and the value is rupees how much? 60,000, 50,000, 30,000, 44,000. 60, 50, 30 and 44. 60, 50, 30 and 44. Let us take the amount to the outer column. 60 plus 50 plus 30 plus 44. The amount is 1,84,000. Okay, 1,84,000. So first step, open necessary ledger accounts, complete. Second step, transfer of assets and liabilities, complete. Third step is now realization of assets. Now pay your attention completely. I want your full concentration. Be with me. Okay, so whatever is your intelligence, whatever is your concentration level, I want it to be at the highest peak now. The firm was dissolved. Now I'll completely vanish from the screen. I just want you to look at the problem. No need to look at me. The firm was dissolved on the above date and the assets were realized as under. Nerle took over 50% of machinery at a discount of 10% and 1/4 of the stock at a discount of 20%. Nerle took over 50% of machinery at a discount of 10% and 1/4 of the stock at a discount of 20%. So I'll specify machinery and stock are the two different items which are taken over by Nerle. Their book values are, machinery book value is 50,000 and stock book value is 30,000. So let me prepare a working note. My working note will be of this format. See the working note first properly and then you can understand how to write it. The format of the working note is particulars and amount. First I am considering book value as per balance sheet, and then what happened to that particular item. Some part is taken over by Nerle and some part is sold by us. How much percentage is taken over by Nerle and how much percentage is sold. Then the book value of that particular portion, and then whether it is taken over at discount or loss or it is sold at profit or something like that. So what is the agreed value for the purpose of adjustment? Because when we have completed the second step, first step is open necessary ledger accounts. Second step is transfer of assets and liabilities. After that we don't require book values as such. We want agreed value. Agreed value at which it is sold or agreed value at which it is taken over by the partner. That's what we are interested in. So let us try to understand what is the amount of a particular item which is taken over by Nerle. Let it be machinery or let it be stock. and then there is some item which is going to be taken over by Mr. Patil also. So just a moment, let me first of all adjust it properly. There is an item of debtors also which is going to come. So working note number 1 is calculation of machinery, working note number 2 is calculation of stock, and working note 3 will be our calculation of debtors. And debtors are not taken over by Nerle, but debtors are taken over by Patil. Okay, so let us consider first of all machinery. What happened to the book value of machinery? The book value of machinery is rupees 50,000. Book value of machinery is given by the problem as rupees 50,000. Nerle said that out of this machinery I am going to make two parts of the same, 50% and 50%. First 50% I am going to take over, remaining 50% can be decided by the firm what they want to do. So Nerle is saying that I want to divide machinery into two parts, 50% and 50%. 50% I'll take over, remaining 50% firm can decide whatever the firm wants to do. So 50,000, which is the original book value of the total complete machinery, is divided in two parts. That means first part becomes 25,000 and second part becomes 25,000, because he has considered exactly 50%, 50%. The part which is taken over by Nerle is considered by him. Nerle took over 50% of machinery at a discount of 10%. At a discount of 10%. That means Nerle is considering discount of 10%. Be careful, discount of 10% is considering. So 25,000 into 10%, that comes to how much? 2,500. That is the amount which is going to happen here. 10% discount he has specified. So what is the amount remaining now? The amount remaining is 22,500. I hope it is clear to all of you. Look into the adjustment properly. What Nerle has done, the balance sheet value of the machinery was rupees 50,000. He divided machinery into two parts. 50% portion he was ready to take over, that he has taken over at a discount of 10%. So we first of all specified original book value was rupees 50,000, of which 50%, that comes to 25,000. It is taken over at a discount of 10%, that goes to 2,500 discount. So the aggregate value ultimately remains is 22,500. I hope it is clear to all of you. Aggregate value therefore is 22,500. Okay. Then he is talking about stock. What is he talking about stock? Nerle took over 50% of machinery at a discount of 10% and 1/4 stock at a discount of 20%. 1/4 stock. So when he is going to play with now the stock, when he is going to play with stock, at that time he is not going to consider percentage, but is going to consider ratio. And what is the ratio he is taking? 1/4. If he is taking 1/4, that means what is remaining is 3/4. I hope you can understand this point. What he is taking is 1/4. If taken over by Nerle is 1/4, that means whatever is remaining, that is 3/4 in the hands of firm. Okay. So this 1/4 of what? 1/4 of the book value. What is the book value of stock? 30,000. 30,000 is the book value of stock. So let me write it down. 30,000 is the book value of stock. Of this 30,000, 1/4, that comes to how much? 7,500. Check it out. 30,000 divided by 4, that comes to 7,500. That he is ready to take. So remaining is 22,500. He is saying that is what I don't want. I am just going to take over 1/4. So this 7,500 is taking over at what? He is taking over at a discount of 20%. So 7,500 at a discount of 20%. At a discount of 20%. $7,500 into 20%. That comes to how much? 1500. That comes to 1500. So remaining amount he is taking over, there is no profit, he is taking it over at rupees how much? 6000. Agreed value is 6000. I hope it is clear to all of you. Nirle specified that he will take over 50% of the machinery at 10% discount and 1/4 of the stock at 20% discount. Clear to all of you? So the partnership firm has given machinery of book value rupees 25,000 at rupees 22,500 to Nirle and stock of rupees 7,500 at rupees 6,000 to Nirle. I hope it is clear to all of you. So in this case, Nirle is the receiver and machinery and stock is going out. Nirle is the receiver and machinery and stock is going out. Entry will be Nirle's capital account debit. Nirle's capital account debit. To realization account, and realization account credit side by Nirle's capital. First one is machinery, second one is stock. Machinery agreed value is 22,500, stock agreed value is 6,000. So 22,500 and stock is 6,000. I hope it is clear to all of you. Outer column is 28,500. Okay. Second effect is Nirle's capital account debit side to realization 28,500. Sir, what happened to that remaining part sold? Yes, when the adjustment will come, at that time I'm going to consider that much portion. At this moment, the problem was telling us only about how the treatment is given by Nirle. Nothing is told about remaining item which is being sold by the partnership firm afterwards. When that adjustment will come, at that time I'm going to consider it. Okay. Next, Patil took over building at rupees 70,000. This Mr. Patil is a good fellow. He is causing lesser trouble to us. Nirle caused a lot of trouble. He gave us trouble for machinery as well as for stock. Patil is saying building I am taking over fully. So there are no two parts of building. Patil is the receiver and building is going out. So Patil's capital account debit to realization account. Patil's capital account debit to realization account. So realization account credit side by Patil's capital account. And there is building. Inner column 70,000. Although he was very good fellow at heart when he was talking about building, he took over entire building. He did not divide building into two parts. But when it came to debtors, he said, I am not going to take over all debtors of rupees 44,000, but I am going to take over debtors worth rupees 20,000 only. So I don't want entire debtors of 44,000. I want debtors of only rupees 20,000. So let us consider what Mr. Patil is doing. This is working note number 3, calculation of debtors. Book value as per balance sheet is 44,000. Book value as per balance sheet is 44,000. And then they have told, they have not given any percentage. They have straight away told that Patil is taking over the debtors which are having book value of rupees 20,000. So book value of rupees 20,000 straight away given. This is not required to be calculated by us. This was given by the problem. I hope it is clear to all of you. Okay. So it means the remaining amount must be 24,000. How did I get 24,000? If total amount is 44 and taken over by Patil is 20, then remaining must be 24,000. Okay. Next part. Debtors worth rupees 20,000 at rupees 16,000. At rupees 16,000. So they are not telling you discount amount. They are telling you the amount at which debtors are taken. That means our work is again more easy. We can straight away say that the problem is telling us that the debtors are taken over at an agreed value of rupees 16,000. This is given by the problem. Okay, it means we can calculate that this is 4,000 rupees, which is a discount. The discount percentage is not given, but we are required to understand the percentage of discount by applying our mind. Okay, so I'm writing these things here, 20,000, and then I'm going to write down something for specially for you, so that you will remember exactly how did I calculate the things. This is point number 2. This was point number 1. The problem had given us this thing, then we found out point number 2, and then we found out point number 3, then we found out point number 4, and then we found out point number 5. I hope it is clear to all of you how did we calculate or how did we go for. These numbers are not required to be written in examination. They are only for you to understand how the solution was done, which steps were done first. So we wrote 44,000 first, then we wrote 20,000. So then we could find out what is the balancing figure, that is 24,000. Then we again checked what is the aggregate value given by the problem, 16,000. So the balancing figure was discount or loss, that was rupees 4,000. That is how we have completed the problem. I hope it is clear to all of you. These numbers are, remember, not to be written in examination. They are only for you to understand, because afterwards, before exam, when you are revising your notebook, at that time you should not feel that, sir, I am confused now, where these amounts came and how did I solve this particular thing. So numbers are telling you how did we solve the problem. Okay, and those circles which I have put around 24,000 and 4,000, they are necessary for exam also. Numbers are not necessary. Okay, that's all. I think this is easy for you to understand. So I know that Mr. Patil has taken over 16,000 rupees debtors. So realization account credit side, Patil capital के नीचे debtors 16,000. So outer column is 86,000. Okay, next one. He also agreed to pay creditors at a discount of 5%. He agreed. Okay, I think I am yet to give the second effect of this 86,000. Sorry for that. Come to partners capital account debit side. Patil's column is pending. 86,000 amount. Second effect was pending, that I have given now. Now I am free to go for adjustment of creditors. Creditors at a discount of 5%. He is taking over. Who is taking over? Patil is taking over. That means creditors are the receiver and Patil is the giver. Entry will be to Patil's capital account, into bracket creditors, into bracket creditors. Okay, and amount is calculated as what? The amount is calculated as 90 kitna percent at 5% discount. That means it is taking over at 95%. So there are two different ways in which you can calculate it: 32,000 minus 5%, or you can say 32,000 into 95%. Both the ways are okay. 32,000 minus 5%. This is one method of considering it. Okay, so 32,000 minus 5% is equal to 30,400. 32,000 minus 5% is equal to 32,400. If you want, you can check it out. 1,600 is the amount of discount which is deducted from 32,000, so that gives us 30,500. Okay, say 30,400. So second effect now should be going to Patil's capital account credit side, because Patil is the giver to the creditors. We'll write here by realization account. In Patil column we are going to write how much is the amount? 30,400. Good adjustment. Next one is balance of machinery was sold at a loss of rupees 4,000. So now they are talking about this machinery sold at a loss. So that means I'm going to write in the line of discount or loss 4,000. Nothing is there in profit in here, this line also. So 25 is the book value, sold at a loss of 4,000. So aggregate value must be 21,000. Okay, that means cash is coming in and machinery is going out. Entry will be cash or bank account debit to realization account. Cash or bank account debit to realization account. realization account credit side by bank account. Below that we are going to consider machinery, and amount is how much? We have just now calculated 21,000, inner column, because machinery was of rupees 25,000 but it was sold at a loss of rupees 4,000. That means it realized rupees 21,000. Next, balance of stock was sold at 10% profit. Be careful, balance of stock was sold at 10% profit. So it is not at a discount, it is not at a loss, but it is at a profit. And how much profit? 10% profit. Who told it? Problem has told us. So 10% profit of 22,500 is goes to 2,250. Okay, so 2,250 is the profit. That means we are going to get more money. 22,500 is not sold at a discount, so there is nothing to be deducted, but it is sold at a profit, so we will recover rupees 22,500 plus we'll recover profit of 2,250. So amount we will realize is rupees 24,750. 24,750. How did I calculate it? The amount here was 25 minus 4 because it was a loss. Here it is a profit, so it is not to be deducted but it is to be added. So 22,500 plus profit 2,250, that goes to 24,750. So I'm going to consider here by bank के नीचे stock 24,750. Next, and debtors realized at 95%. Debtors realized at 95%. It means they are telling you that there is a 5% loss. 5% loss. Okay. So 24,000. 5% is equal to how much? 1,200. 24,000 5% is 1,200. Just a moment. Yes. So there is no profit. 24,000 minus 5%, 1,200 to be deducted. What remains is 22,800. So we are going to get 22,800. I hope it is clear to all of you. Okay. There is no profit in debtors at all. Clear to all of you? Okay, so 22,800 are coming from debtors, cash is coming in and debtors are the giver. So I'll specify here debtors 22,800. Nothing is mentioned afterwards, so there are no banker loan etc. So I can take, there are no partners loan also, so there is no difficulty, no realization expenses, no difficulty. This amount is to be taken to the outer column. 21,000 plus 24,750 plus 22,800, that goes to how much? 68,550. 68,550 will be debited to bank account debit side. 68,550. Okay, very good. 68,550 will be considered here. Next part, let us now close the accounts. There are no realization expenses, so no difficulty. There is no partners loan, so there is no difficulty. Let us close now. Realization account first. Debit side is 1,84,000 plus 30,400, around 2,04,400. Let us check the credit side. It is how much? 32,000 plus 28,500 plus 86,000 plus 68,550. 68,550. It goes to 2,15,000. That means debit side is heavy. So debit side is how much? 2,15,000 this is, and it is 1,84,000 plus 30,400 is 2,14,000. So I should consider credit side heavy. Take the total 32,000 plus 28,500 plus 86,000 plus 68,550, that goes to 215,050, and this 215,050 will be written on the debit side also. Find out the balancing figure. From that deduct 1,84,000 and 30,400. What remains is 650. Excuse me, sorry for that. Two partners capital, and the ratio is how much? The ratio is 3:1. So we'll write here 3 and 1. 650 to be divided by 4. Multiplied by 3. 650 divided by 4 into 3, that goes to 488, and 488 is given to Nirle, so 162 must be given to Patil. Okay, so 488 and 162 to be transferred to partners capital account credit side by realization account 488 and 162. Now let us close the partners capital account. The total of credit side of Nirle appears to be higher, and the total of debit side of Patil appears to be higher because debit is 86, here it is 50 and 30, that means 82,000. So I'll consider a total of debit side of Patil 86,000, and here it is 86,000, and take the case of Nirle, it will be 1,14,000 plus 6, that is 1,20,000 plus 488, 1,20,488. So I'll consider here 1,20,488. Let us find out the balancing figure. From 1,20,488 we are required to deduct rupees 28,500. So 1,20,488 minus 28,500, that goes to how much? 91,988. 91,988, and from 86,000 we will be deducting 50,000 and 2,000 and 30,400 and 162, that comes to 3438. So amount here will be 3438. So what is happening? One partner is supposed to bring in money from his house, that is Mr. Patil, because he has already withdrawn 86,000 by way of assets taken over, and one partner will take away cash because he has not withdrawn much of the money. So here we will write to bank account in the column of Mr. Nirle, and in the column of Patil it will be by bank account. Second effect will be in the bank account, debit side to Patil's capital. Patil's capital account, amount is how much? 3438. 3438, and by Nirle's capital, amount is how much? 91,988. Now if our calculation is correct, then the cash account will tally, bank account will tally, or we have made some mistake. So let us check now. 20,000 is the amount on the debit side, plus 68,550 plus 3438, that comes to 91,988. So congratulations, your problem is tallying. Such a difficult question, you have solved it systematically with me. That's a good thing. It requires good concentration and very good amount of understanding of the problem. So what are the different things which we learned in this problem? Very beautiful problem. See what we have seen. The first part which we have seen is just a moment. First part which we have seen is about the assets, how the assets are realized. Okay, the assets are realized in a different manner. About certain part of book value of asset is taken over by the partner, some other part is sold, then either there is a discount or there is a loss or there is a profit. So this format of some portion of the asset taken over by the partner and remaining portion is sold is a very important format of working note. I would like you to solve this problem again after completing this working with me, maybe today, maybe tomorrow, or maybe after one day. Without checking my solution, you should try to solve it. You should try to prepare this working note on your own. And this working note, very beautiful working note of debtors, it tells you how the different items were written by us, how they were plotted by us. So please try to solve it on your own without my help, and then consider how the partners capital account is adjusted. So beautiful adjustments we have done, and fortunately we have tallied it very nicely. Okay, so if you are having any doubts, don't forget to ask me in the comment section. If it is easy for me to explain it in the comment section, I'll explain it there itself, or else I'll prepare a separate explainer video and I'll upload it here. Okay, so in the next question I'm going to consider again some difficult level of adjustment. So thank you very much for being with me. Don't forget to share our channel with your friends also, and don't forget to be with me in the next level of difficult level of problems. Okay, so thank you, bye bye.